Buchanan doesn't believe he lost the title, rather that it was taken from him, and he is right. When the title was taken by Shawn Banks, it was with interference by Crew Jones. A lot of people also at Dragon Gate USA at the show, and you saw scenes of that on recent Rampage television, thought that Barry Bull Buchanan had kicked out before the count of 3. J-Rod went to general manager Sal Renaro and said, I want another match, and I want it at Memorial Mayhem, and that brings us to this night, Memorial Mayhem heavyweight title match.
And Bull Buchanan has said many times, it's not personal between he and J-Rod. But when a man the size of Bull Buchanan's coming toward you, how do you not take that personal?
Very much so.
J-Rod, the defending RPW heavyweight champion under the banner of the National Wrestling Alliance. A big main event here on Memorial Mayhem 2011. Glad you joined us here. And being filmed here at Johnny G's Fun Center, J-Rod, a phenomenal athlete, a fighting champion, and the fact that he asked for this match tells you what kind of man and what kind of champion he is. Most men would probably avoid a match with Bull Buchanan.
I think we would. Let's go to the ring now for those introductions for this heavyweight title match by the lovely Miss Allie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the RPW heavyweight title. Introducing the challenger first, he is from Bowden, Georgia, weighing in at 285 pounds, Bull Buchanan. And his opponent, he is from Columbus, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is your champion, the one and only J-Rod.
And this match, a main event anywhere in the country. We have it right here as part of a big card on Memorial Mayhem. Glad you could be with us here on the DVD. And some highlights will be seen on Rampage Pro Wrestling TV. And a handshake there out of respect, not friendship.
And what a show we've had up to this point. Already an awful lot that's gone on, but you know what? I don't want to talk about what happened. Some of it not all that pleasant. Some of it that we really don't want to review again. Careers literally ended here at Memorial Mayhem, but right now we have an opportunity potentially to see a new champion as Barry Bull Buchanan locks up and is able to break free with J-Rod in this title match.
Using that size to his advantage, he obviously has that with most opponents he wrestles. But the thing about Barry Bull Buchanan, he's a great mat wrestler as well as a huge monster. And now you have a waist go behind by J-Rod, but Bull is in the corner. Bull has him now rolling on the ropes. Both men trying to fight for leverage right now.
And you know that this is going to be exactly what it should be. One-on-one competition. We already saw earlier in the night a betrayal during our television title match. We saw the interference, as always, by Charlie Cash getting involved in the match with Doc Gayton, which had terrible ramifications, but now
I still can't believe it.
I don't think any of us can at this point. But right now, we see two of the best in Rampage Pro Wrestling vying after the ultimate prize, the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight title, a title now recognized by the National Wrestling Alliance.
Notice the desperation here, J-Rod trying to block every move of Bull because he knows the power behind those moves of Bull Buchanan. And right now into a standing wrist lock. He has that wrist locked here and applying that pressure. And an escape here by J-Rod into a hammerlock. The big man now trying to find an escape of his own, and J-Rod has the big man down the canvas, and we're all the same size, and we're laying down.
Very much so. Two J-Rod arms were able to finally bend around to the back. Barry Bull Buchanan's gigantic left arm. By the way, the winner of this match, by virtue of being the Rampage heavyweight champion, J-Rod right now already benefiting from that. I've been told that he has been positioned in a first round match in the NWA North American title tournament that's being done through various NWA promotions, and he's already been identified as one of the athletes involved in that. Also, as heavyweight champion, you're always in line for a title shot with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and big news there, Colt Cabana, who we saw not that long ago as champion, was defeated in Florida just a little bit ago by a man called the Sheik. Not the original Sheik by any stretch of the imagination, but just as dangerous. And this big man may come into Rampage Pro Wrestling at some time, and if he does, you know that the guy that he'll go against, more likely than not, is the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Absolutely, and right now J-Rod on the... not gonna happen as he uses that bare strength. J-Rod caught him with a knee in the midsection, right in the chest. falling backwards, but the shoulders are not down yet.
And he's forced him over finally. He's got him pulled. There's one, there's two. Hand in the ropes right there. Too much time before he was able to get the cover, Ben. In that particular case, you're not going to be able to give Barry Buchanan, Bull Buchanan, any length of time. You've got to get right into that pinfall situation with him. Up now, tries to go for the clothesline, knew he couldn't get it, stopped it. Now he's got him hooked for a choke slam. Look at the height.
And he got him that time, but those legs still giving out from under him. Puts him, new champion right here. Almost.
Managed to roll the right shoulder off. From our camera angle, I could have said it was a 3 count. Would have been similar in that case to what happened at Dragon Gate USA. Looked like a pin there to me. In that particular case, looked like he had that shoulder down, but no, referee says right shoulder got up before the count of 3.
And don't you know, even though he is battered and dazed, that Bull Buchanan can taste that title victory right now, getting so close.
Buchanan now has him hooked, under control. Not sure what he has planned here, but it's not working out well. And now J-Rod manages to reverse whatever it was. He's in the position, and he's got a sleeper hook right now.
And he is applying that pressure, and that would be a great move because that mind of Bull Buchanan has still been working well in this match. The legs are giving out. If he gets that mind going, he may have a good chance here of getting the 1, 2, 3 count.
Well, very smart right there. Cutting off the blood flow to the brain makes it hard to think. Also makes it hard to retain consciousness. Buchanan, knowing that, manages to drop down. That was his original plan. Catches him almost a form of a stunner in that particular case. And just as impactful, but only a 2 count. J-Rod able to kick out just before the count of 2. Hooks and backslide.
The champion set him up, letting him know I'm still in the game, and look at that lariat. Reminiscent of
this is it right here.
Hansen.
Oh my gosh. J-Rod
Wow.
able to kick out from the lariat. I didn't believe that.
Came back from nowhere. J-Rod certainly is a fighter, and he knows what's at stake here. There's a lot on the line if J-Rod gets those shoulders pinned. And Buchanan also knows what's at stake. That time missed as he went to clip his head. J-Rod goes for the kick and misses.
There's that second clothesline. He's got him covered. He rolls over, hooks him.
And
That's
we've
the
got
3
a
count.
new RPW heavyweight champion. That lariat almost took the head off of J-Rod.
What a match, Ben Masters. What a match. Both men back and forth. Damage done to the leg
Winner of
of
the
Barry
match
Bull
and your
Buchanan.
new
J-Rod had him
RPW
several times.
heavyweight
Hit the
champion,
Superman knee. It wasn't
Bull
enough. Buchanan with the
Buchanan.
second clothesline. That lariat pretty much took the head off J-Rod, and we have a new Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion.
And we've got a big Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. Kudos to J-Rod, hard-fought match. But the winner, after all that, with that big lariat, following up with the second lariat, the big man, Bull Buchanan, is the RPW heavyweight champion here at Memorial Mayhem 2011.
Tremendous match, and you got another title match coming right up. World Tag Team titles on the line. Memorial Mayhem still coming at you. Stay with us.